There was no real plan to it. Paid vacation. I just stayed in the office. So I'm gonna tell you my story, and then I'm gonna tell you how you can do this for yourself. Okay, so let's start from the top. It's May of 2023. I'm at my really chill job, take the phone calls, I close the deals. You make about $75,000 a year. And it was really chill, but I just knew that I wanted to do something just more. I was like, I wanna be an entrepreneur, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Like, I don't wanna do this the rest of my life. I wanna do more. So then there was like this deficit of like, I could be here, but I'm only here. It's like this deficit was just depression. So I was like, I gotta do something with my life. And I'm thinking to myself, what the heck can I do? I remember, I got a real estate course. I can just take that and finish that. But I only had 1 month, literally 1 month. It was May 22nd. And I only remember that day because the course expired June 23rd. So I had like 31, 32 days to finish it. And so what I did is I picked up a bunch of extra shifts at work and did the real estate course while at work in between phone calls. So I'm doing the real estate class and then taking phone calls and making more money. So I finished just in time, like June 22nd or June 21st, I finished the course. And then I was like, dude, I still don't know what to do, but I finished the course. I mean, might as well just take the exam, right? And the next opening was August 7th. So I took the opening in August 7th, I passed the exam, and then I went to go find a brokerage. So it's like August 8th now. And then my brokerage, Keller Williams, they gave me all these videos, modules, guides. They told me everything I needed to know about real estate because I knew nothing. So I learned every single bit of it. Then I was like, how do I get clients? Now we're in August and I'm like stuck. I'm still doing the job, but I at least see somewhat of a path of like, I could probably do real estate. It looks kind of cool. There was like several different ways to get leads. It was cold calling, door knocking, doing open houses, networking with your friends, or doing social media and all this stuff. Well, I figured social media is a long play. It would take a really long time for people to trust me on social media. Door knocking, I don't mind doing that. Open houses, don't mind doing that. Cold calling, I was like, dude, I can do cold calling. I'm on the phones all the time at my job. I can do cold calling. And then it was also told to me that the cold calling was the hardest part of the job because you're cold calling people that do for sale by owner. People that are doing for sale by owner have actively listed their home without a real estate agent because they think they don't need one to sell their home. So then I knew I had to not only convince these people to like turn around from what they're doing, but then also use me and go the direction I wanted to take up. And I was like, dude, if I can do that, I can do anything in real estate. So then in August, when I started doing all the cold calls, I found this random guy who I'd been following up with for several weeks and was gonna take an offer for $380,000. And I'm like, dude, no, I can make you so much more money than that. Got the listing in September. We got an offer by the end of September for $12,000 more in his pocket. So he paid me 3% and paid someone else 3%. And then he still made $12,000 more. So then I'm putting that on my resume on my cold calls and I'm telling the next guy, hey dude, I made this guy $12,000 more after paying me. Is this something you're interested in? And we went through the numbers on his home. We did the same thing with him. So we got that listing in October. And now my confidence is getting really high. I'm like, holy crap, I can really do this thing. So then we did the same thing in November, and we're only getting one client at a time. One in September, one in October. Now in November, did the same thing. I'm like, I just did it for these past two people. I said, I made them more money even after paying me. I was like, if that's something you're interested in. So then we explained it to them, and then they're like, yeah, let's do it. So we did it. So then fast forward into the new year, I'm door knocking in January, and then I get a listing. And then fast forward to February, where we had a slow start for getting leads, but then we closed on the October home. I was also getting busy with more buyers and getting more contracts, and I was getting better at getting clients. So then I took a whole week off work, paid vacation, but I didn't go anywhere. I just stayed in the office and just worked as if I was doing real estate full time. And then in that same week, I got 3 contracts. So keep in mind, I was doing 1 per month, 1 in September, 1 in October, 1 in November, 1 in December, 1 in January, and then in February, from that 1 week off, I got 3 contracts. I was like, dude, I just like 3x my business in 1 week. My next problem was having enough money saved up to quit my job to go full time, because I was like, dude, if I quit now, I don't have enough money saved up to like feed off of until I have another closing. So then fast forward to March now. So we closed on the November home and the January home in the same week in March. So this huge boost in income. We got this bonus from my wife's work. It was just mailbox money. Like God's like, dude, just do this. It all made sense. And I started coming in late to work because I was getting so busy with real estate stuff. I started skipping the gym because I had no time. And then after skipping the gym, I was still getting more and more busy. I was like, dude, I don't have time. So it all just hit at the same time where it just made sense. Then I made a list of all my expenses, and I said line by line, this is how much I need to make every other week, as if I'm paying myself like a paycheck. So then I had enough money in the bank from those 2 closings and the mailbox money from God that I decided like, okay, we have enough money to survive for about, 7-8 months, depending on if there's an emergency or if my wife wants something cool, then whatever it is. We have about 7-8 months worth. I was like, dude, within that time, I can certainly make some more money. And that also doesn't include the 2 listings I have on the market right now, because those are for sure gonna sell. Those are great homes. So then I started coming in late to work, even after skipping the gym, and I was like, all right, I gotta put in my 2 weeks. At this point, I'm doing a disservice to my client. And then now we are to today, where I've quit my job, going full-time real estate starting Monday. Today is a Friday. So Monday will be my first day going full-time real estate. There's no telling where it's gonna take me. So you can do the same thing where you just get yourself so busy, you're really starting to make a business. Side hustle is becoming your main hustle, where it's eating up the time. I proved to myself by taking off that week from work that if I had dedicated time to real estate, I could make way more money than I could at my regular job. And then the final jump was reassuring myself and my wife that we had plenty of money in the bank in case we didn't have any more closings for the next 6 to 8 months. And then I made the jump. So if you could tell, some of it was like haphazardly. There was no real plan to it. But when I started getting more busy and really becoming passionate about real estate, I slowly learned like, holy crap, I can make a real run of this thing. And then I did. Because at first, when I was like really depressed, I was like trying to think of every little detail necessary to quit. I'm like, I needed to start this business and this business needed to make this much money. But then I just said, no, screw it. Let's just go with what we have. And I was like, I had a real estate course, like why not? And then the next step was so obvious, like, oh, just take the exam. Oh, just learn about real estate. Oh, just get 1 client. Oh, get 5 clients. And then once I was at 10, I was like, oh, I don't have enough time. I need to quit my job. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I need to make more money. Oh, I made more money. Let's quit my job. It was like real steps. I didn't have to have everything planned out. There was 3 consistent Bible verses that I relied on during this whole process from May of 2023 when I was like, dude, I want to get out of here and go do my own thing. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how I was going to do it. But I literally wrote them down and they just sit back here on my phone, including my goals. So then the first one is Proverbs 3, and it's like, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And I literally did not know how I was gonna quit. Like I was like, I just wanna quit, I don't know what to do. And just like each step of the way kept coming along. And that's another one in Proverbs 16. It says, the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to go this direction. He's like, I'll do this, take your course and then get an exam, then get 1 client, then get 5, then get 10, slowly figure it out. Another one I relied on, and I don't know where this one's at in Proverbs, is like diligent hands make profit. It's not like sometimes they make profit, sometimes they try to make profit. It's like a statement, diligent hands make profit. So I knew if I showed up every day, cold called every day, door knocked every day, that I would make a profit. Like it just says, like, do this, you make profit. So I was like, okay, I'll do it, I'll make profit. And that's what you can do. So I'm saying this because anyone can do it. Like literally just do it. So if you're scared to do it, that's okay. Like you don't have to have it all figured out today. Just say, I want to do this. I'm going to start working this direction. I don't know where it's going to go, but just start. So I hope there's a lot of value in this. If there was some value in this that you took away from, like it. If it was a complete waste of your time, then leave a dislike. If you have a question, leave it in the comments. My name's Tristan, I'm out.